Alright, I took the 3-minute loop thing off, so it was going to be continuous, like, blah, blah.
Loop? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so, DcKs, we are driving and recording.
You're such a fag with your intros.
I got it!
Who gives a fuck? All of our 12 subscribers.
Our 5 subscribers. If that. No, I mean, you never know. We gotta try to at least be semi-professional with it all.
Yeah. Like that?
So we're doing what do you call it? Road bits? No,
Let's just bargain bin this shit.
bargain bin, I love it! DcKs bargain bin. I'm gonna try to put this on YouTube also. Well, definitely, it's gotta be on YouTube so that, you know, we gotta start going there. Well, we're on a grocery run.
Get some Catos.
Get some Catos, city life. We're going to talk to Yab about, basically, I was born and raised in New York City, and Yab's a transplant from Syracuse, and I kind of want to talk to him about his transition from suburban bullshit life to Brooklyn, New York City bullshit life.
It's mad diversity and shit. But as much diversity as it is, it's kind of like, it's almost too saturated with diversity, so like people don't have to intermingle culturally. You know, they can stick to their own and shit.
I honestly think, like in Syracuse, when I moved up there, it was just like white. I mean, but that was like, what was it? I think it was 16 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in Syracuse there's definitely a little bit more cultural mixtures. There's definitely some more African Americans. There's definitely a little bit more influx of Asian.
Right. They got a Bulgarian population too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely Euros and stuff like that. But down here, like you said, there's so much so much diversity that it ends up becoming cliquey, right?
Yeah, real cliquey.
Now, the place that we live in is Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, or
AKA Second Jerusalem, AKA Little China.
Yeah, it used to be the
Italian, no?
It was the next Little Italy,
right?
When I moved here in '85 from Queens, it was like all Italian, and I got my ass kicked all the time. And now it's like another Chinatown, and it's just like,
yeah. The minute you get on that end, starting at Coney Island, you're like, I wonder if I'm on the right train, and then you just look around, there's Chinese people, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going the right way.
Yeah. So is it necessarily bad? I don't know. Like when the big transition from Italians to Chinese people started happening in Brooklyn, it got kind of weird, right? Definitely the Chinese folks that started taking over some of the Italian places, Italian homes.
Is that your job?
Huh?
Is that your job? Blue one?
Yeah, that's the main headquarters.
Oh, shit.
Like, the hell is going on, man?
Good job.
But there was definitely, Asians brought in some money, some different foods. You know, when I was around, the only Chinese food around was basically those takeout joints that, you know, white folks are
Could you
always...
fusion Chinese and Italian?
I'm pretty sure you can. There's a lot of techniques, I think, in Italian food that can translate over and vice versa.
The Italians took the...
Noodles.
Took the noodles. That's all a Chinese lady should walk right there. Just shuffling. Shuffling with her back slightly bent.
But that's like old Chinese lady.
How old do you think she is?
Fucking at least 90, man. Look, this one's at least 35, 40, and she's just like fucking hauling ass.
They don't age from like 0 to like 60.
No, so you only...
And that 61 hits, they look like they're 102 for another 100 years.
Something like... No, I think it's actually 70, because my mom's 65.
Yeah, that's true.
And she could pass for like 45, 50.
Yeah, no, your mom moves too.
Yeah, but she's getting up there in age. But definitely, I feel, when I moved up to Syracuse, it was definitely chill. I didn't really have to worry about a lot of crap. as much as like in New York City, where I constantly have to worry about which street I'm going down, if these Guidos were gonna beat the shit out of me or not.
Right.
But nowadays, it's, I mean...
Is that racially insensitive? I don't know anymore.
Guidos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guidos call each other Guidos.
Well, yeah, I'm not really a Guido, so can I call an Italian guy a Guido? I mean, I grew up here...
If you're offended, comment below.
Yes, comment below. Don't flag us, just comment. We'll change that stuff around, man. I mean, I grew up... I came here when I was in the 5th grade, and I'm controlling it now, but I have a pretty wicked bad Brooklyn accent. When I went up to Syracuse, a lot of people thought, like, you know, they looked at me and they're like, where are you from? And you say Brooklyn, and they're like, well, you know, I'm like, yeah, I grew up there, you know. So, but in Syracuse, I found, like, certain things were definitely more awesome than New York City.
Like wings.
Wings! We can't get it right down in New York City. Well, however, we haven't tried.
Yeah,
but there's definitely the culture back in the day when I was hanging around here and just bullshitting around New York City. Wings were just something extra you can get at a Chinese food, you know, takeout place, right? And it wasn't like
a side.
Yeah, like a side, or something that you could have fried rice with. For me, it wasn't a big impact until I went to Syracuse, and I'm going, oh, y'all eat chicken wings with pizza? All right, cool. I'm eating them. Holy fuck!
You ever been to Buffalo?
No.
Eating their wings?
No. That's kind of like...
You should stop by over there on your trip. Don't you have to go through Buffalo?
No, I don't have to go through Buffalo.
No?
No.
I guess not.
No, it's just like west and down. Southwest.
If you want to tack on another 2 hours...
No, fuck you.
On the way back, I think it'd be worth it, bro.
No.
Fine.
Not worth it. Now, no offense to anybody in Buffalo, but I'm not tacking on 2 hours on top of my 15-hour drive to Illinois.
716.
No thanks.
You know they in the ACC and shit. They're actually doing pretty decent.
Yeah?
Or not ACC, but they in the Sweet 16.
Oh, well, cool. But like now in New York City, that wing culture's coming in. There's definitely spots in Brooklyn that are doing wings, and I definitely want to try that. And that'll be in the Dining in the Car couple / Yob Instagram. Because we're going to have to add his ass. I think we should just change it to like Dining in the Car Squad or something. I don't know.
Dining in the Car couple third wheel.
Third wheel? The third wheel, I think, is just like the dogs. They're all about eating with us in the car too.
I think we're on 6 wheels now.
Yes. So, we are currently going to Three Brothers grocery or fruit store stand. I don't really...
Not
I know
Five Guys.
Not Five Guys, like my mom thought it was Three Brothers. And they got like some really good, awesome fruit. Yeah, fruit. Veggies.
Mad good trail mixes, leathered fruit and shit.
And I don't know, I think for me, when Yob constantly came down to visit, I honestly, out of all the people that I've talked to in Syracuse that say, oh man, I want to move to New York City, I think I can hack it, and I'd be like, nah, you can't hack it. You can't. I think you were the one that I honestly thought they could probably adjust to New York City better than all the other ones. Because
yeah, I think people that are over enthusiastic about some shit usually get with a reality check. Like, New York is not like an ideal place for me in terms of like stress levels and mental wellness. It's just constant inundation of stimuli, and you're almost always late. Like, if you think some shit's gonna take you like an hour to get there, you better just throw in another 40 minutes on top of it. And it's just constantly, like, if you got 24 hours in a day, you know, like an extra 2 hours still isn't gonna cut it. It's just, people are always on the fucking fly.
Well, hence the reason why when people are on a bus or on a train, they're taking fucking power naps, though, right?
Right.
I mean,
how do they know? They got some spidey sense to know when to stop comes?
You're not ever fully asleep. I mean,
that's true.
When I used to take the subway to just fuck around and shit, or even when I went to work, I'd be standing up with my head on the fucking that support holding pole and be, oh shit, it's 34th Street, gotta get up. Oh, by the way, Bargain Bin Vape Session also is brought to you by Defiant Designs code DS, topped with a Recoil Rebel and vaping PerfectVape.com's juice. Fucking great, man. 6 milligram. So right now we're gonna try to find a parking space, which is literally almost.
Don't look both ways. God forbid you follow what your mother told you to do.
That could have been a parking spot.
Fucked up.
That's a driveway. Yeah, okay. One thing I do not like in New York City that I was spoiled completely in Syracuse.
Pulling into a parking lot.
Yeah, man. I mean, even like in Syracuse when it's nothing but plazas and shopping malls, lovely. Up there, you can still find a space, even though you're walking a little bit. But coming back down here, my road rage is just out of control. Like this motherfucker over here, double park for what? He's getting dim sum.
Can confirm, road rage is
road rage, man. And I'm just at like level 1 of road rage. And that's what I miss about Syracuse, I think. It's just the access of the ease of just commute. Really? You gonna try to cut me off?
You coming in?
Nah, bro. No. I will scuff up the shit out of that green van.
You just washed it, bro.
I will piss all over it.
You just washed it. Look how sparkly it is.
No. You got anything that's milky in the car?
Look at his dude telling him to go. You pulling a cart. You think you got any authority here?
No.
Cart's got a motor?
No. Goddamn it. Yeah, definitely city life is not for everyone. You just got to be able to... You got to be a little mean, I feel. You got to be a little less... in Syracuse, when I first moved up there, everybody's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I don't fucking know you. What you You're fucking head nodding people, just like, hey, how you doing? That's like everywhere in Syracuse, right?
I head nod here all the time.
Well, yeah, but, 16 years ago in New York City, it wasn't as, like, open arm friendly,
Right. I don't know, man. It's not really that friendly now. Like, people usually, like, be looking at the floorboards. They're just looking off blankly. The one thing I'm trying to consciously not fall into is like the just the resting bitch face. Because I've felt it on days where like I've just been like stoic, stern look, and I'm like I could just feel like like a little ball of hate right in the middle of my fucking brow. I'm like, oh man, have I just had this cunty look on my face the entire time? So I try to have like walk around with a soft face and try to walk around with like if someone does meet my eyes or my gaze, I just give them a nod, give them a thing of acknowledgement. But if you like stare off with that cunty look on your face, like I was talking to a girl over in my psych class. She said she looked at this one girl the wrong way, and she fucking misinterpreted that and just decked her. She went to go sneak another fucking punch in, and a bunch of guys stepped in.
What the fuck, really?
Like I'm like, yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens. So you got to be conscious of the look that you're fucking rocking on your face. I don't know, man. There's definitely, I forgot the name of the experiment, but they had packed in, they did a control in a variable experiment on packing rats in a certain amount of space, and the more rats they packed in on top of each other, the quality of life obviously decreased to the point where they hit this threshold of numbers of rats inside this fucking space. And eventually, one thing led to another, and they were cannibalizing themselves. Complete invasion of privacy, just complete rage hormones and all these rats just fucking wilding out. That's just, the city's a part right here. You know that?
I can't park here. There's no parking here at all.
You staying here then?
Probably. Okay. You're gonna have to solo this.
Alright.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.